Single setback is Cook. Fake it. Allen, step and throw. Cook is open, breaks one tackle. Cook is still going. Cook across the 40-yard line for a first down. First down at the 35. Cook again. Cuts through the hole. Cook to the perimeter. And they wrestle him towards the sideline with Lassiter there.
They ran that play with the idea that they could be in 4-down territory.
It's a run play, and it's Cook for a first down. Absorbs the contact. Second and goal.
Remember, anytime you're in an empty set, Josh Allen can be a runner.
Allen. He was thinking about it, and he gets mauled back at the 15-yard line. Tyler Bass, it's been a little bit of an adventure so far this season for him. Trying to get on the board, and Bass knocks it through to give Buffalo a 3-0 lead. 3rd and 5 now for Houston. Rush coming, Stroud gets rid of it, perfect timing, and he hits Ogunbowale for a huge gain. Cam Akers is in there. He had started the previous 2 games at running back. Fake it, Stroud, set it up on the outside. Catch made, Nico Collins. First down.
How many great coaches have said the bench is a terrific motivator.
Stroud on a give. Akers the acceleration. First down. Mixon had that hip drop tackle in week 2 against Chicago. Give. Akers cuts to the outside for the touchdown. Dalton Schultz with a key block. And the Texans take the lead. They have 3 in the first quarter, costing them 20 yards. Shotgun on 3rd and 11. Rushes on. Allen unloads, and Coleman can't grab it. Why don't you smile more out there? I get locked in. I am becoming more aware of where the camera is at all times. Deep shot. Stroud. Nico Collins is gone. Touchdown, Houston. 67 yards on the bomb. From the gun, Allen. He's going to run with it. And Allen's got the angle for the first down. He took a hit at the end, and then he just tossed the football.
That ball might be out and available for Houston. I think they let it play out.
In an NFL game. Allen, step up. He's going to throw it across his body, and Hollins can't haul it in. Bobby Babich in his first year as the defensive coordinator, 8th year with Buffalo. Stroud makes the connection. Hangs in there and tosses to the former Bill, Stephon Diggs. Ogunbowale remains in there. Stroud has the time, floats it up. Hauled in. Tank Dell. First down into Buffalo territory. Texans lead 14-3. Quick hitter. Stephon Diggs breaks a tackle for another first down for Houston. Dime package for Buffalo. Toss it underneath. Ogunbowale. He's right there, not quite at the line. 4th down, inches. Runs into a wall. Ogunbowale denied. First catch of the day for Hollins. Big hole there. Cook drives through it. 3rd and 6 for Allen. Uncorks it to Hollins. The catch and run for a first down into Houston territory. 9th play of the drive, just across midfield. Allen out of the pocket. Defense is coming. Allen throws. Toe tap on the sideline for Dalton Kincaid. And he juggled it, ruled incomplete. That's it on their 3rd 3 and out of the day.
Which leaves time for Houston to take a shot at it if they so choose.
That's the 5th punt for Sam Martin. This is returnable for Robert Woods, the former Bill. Down the sideline. Woods using the speed, and he's forced out of bounds. Out across the 45. The Texans have 30 seconds to work with.
And don't put it in jeopardy of someone picking it off. Throw it into the first row.
8 seconds left. Stroud. That one's high and incomplete. This will be a 50-yarder for Fairbairn. Great range, tremendous accuracy, the 50-yarder. He drills it with no time remaining in the first half. Houston will take a 17-3 lead.
We got to get a stop right here and come back and get a score.
Coach, thank you.
Thanks.
And that's the objective right now. That is not going to help matters for Buffalo. Stephon Diggs secures it, and then extra yards after the catch, 18 total.
But a bit nice drive, being set back a little bit.
2nd and 23, swing it out. Catch is made. Hutchinson walking a tightrope and tossed down at the end.
Diggs out of the backfield, out to the flank.
Stroud over the middle, wide open. Hooks up with Hutchinson. On 3rd and 5, Stroud off the hands of Schultz. Led the NFL in scoring in 2018. And another no-doubter from Fairbairn.
He's a player from New Mexico to TCU, from safety to linebacker to defensive end.
Ty Johnson. Great wiggle by Johnson to get out of bounds. Allen over the middle. Makes the connection. Kincaid spilled out inside the 10. Run it with Cook. Trying to pound it in. He does. The push from behind secures the touchdown for Buffalo. 11 penalties this season for Tunsil. Stroud on 3rd and 8. Could not hit Schultz. Incomplete.
Pretty much the same spot they were in against Baltimore, struggling, but any type of a score here, it's a one-score game.
Cook breaks a tackle, cuts it to the outside, and a sprint out of bounds.
Look for Allen for the possible quarterback draw.
Underneath toss, Samuel, not going to get it, not even close. 4th down, they snap it. Allen throws it. It's on time. Catch and curl. Keon Coleman down the sideline. All the way. Touchdown. Buffalo. Waiting for the big play. They finally cash in to the rookie. 49 yards.
Well done by the officials.
And the camera crew. Stroud under duress. Floats it upstairs for Diggs and a first down. Stroud, step up, has room. Stroud slowed down and tripped up. Well short of the first down. A millisecond touching the football before his teammate.
Just let the other guy have it. We have no penalty.
On a give, James Cook. And they will push Cook again. First down. Clean first half. Final seconds. 3rd quarter. Allen design run. Allen takes it into Houston territory. The pendulum is swinging. Shotgun, Allen. 3rd and 10. Sideline route. It's broken up. Stingley against Valdez-Scantling. Diggs, 4 catches, 62 yards going against the team that he called home for 4 years. Stroud, perfectly placed. C.J. Stroud hits Schultz for the first down. Nickel package for Buffalo. Here they come, trying to rush. They handle it. Stroud unloads. Sliding attempt. It's a clean catch. Back to 299 yards on the 1-yard loss through the air. Fake it. Stroud doesn't go down. And Stroud has room. Stroud sheds a tackler and ducks out of bounds. He's got a first down. 8:17 to go. This is the 10th play of the drive. Play action. Stroud intercepted. He threw it right to Bernard. Bernard drifting backwards. Giveaway by Stroud. Buffalo takes over. Inactive pectoral injury that he suffered week 2 against Miami, and he's back in the lineup making things happen. Allen trying to make it happen, and he does. Allen turns it upfield. I love when quarterbacks fake. Allen out of the pocket being chased. Allen hit as he throws. Incomplete. The pressure building. Allen is down. Mario. 2nd and 10. Stroud in trouble, loses the ball. The Bills try to jump on it. Ball was bouncing around. Buffalo's got it. Allen on the move. Allen slings it. Incomplete. Ferguson, the snapper. Martin, the holder. Pass from 33 yards away. He knocks it through. We are even at 20-20. 2:33 to go. 3rd and 6. Stroud flips it. It's complete. Schultz got the step on Rasul Douglas for the first down. 3rd and 10 for the Texans. Stroud throws it. Room to work. Catch made. First down. Agunbowale. Agunbowale motions out of the backfield. This is 3rd and 5 for Houston. Stroud floats it. Nobody home. Dalton Schultz in the area from their own 3-yard line. Allen throws on first down. It's a battle. Keon Coleman. And a flag is down with Lassiter there defensively.
Let's see what Buffalo does.
From the gun. Rushes on. Allen waits and throws. He bounces it. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. Will Anderson Jr. put the pressure on Allen. Sam Martin. Gets it out of there. Sailing kick. Woods from the 41. Clock is moving. 8 seconds. 7 seconds as Woods stumbles. Stroud.
Gonna run out of time.
Over the middle. 2 seconds. And they get the timeout. A 59-yarder. Snap. Placement. Sweeps the leg. Fairbairn. It's good. Clutch City. Houston gets the W. 23-20 the final. They knock off the Bills at the buzzer.